And here were the Memphis Grizzlies, focused on the task at hand as they came into the arena earlier on. The blue line making its way out of the station. Our setting tonight, Boston, Massachusetts. Live coverage of the NBA here on 2K Sports. A happy Sunday evening to you and yours. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Bird, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. Take a look at the Grizzlies. Right now, they've compiled the 6th best record in the conference.
And guys, when you look at Memphis, they've played some good basketball this year. They have to consider this season to be a success in terms of where they are at this point.
Yeah, they're certainly in better shape than I thought they'd be at this stage of the season. And by now we know when they're at their best, they can compete with any team in the league.
And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Most people know that the Celtics are big proponents of analytics. And their star Jason Tatum said, "It's helped me a lot, knowing what works best. It starts by attacking the basket, trying to get more layups and free throws. That opens up the game. Not avoiding mid-range shots, but getting in a rhythm first. And it's been working."
It sure has. Thanks, D.A. And this should be a fun one because of the pace these two teams play outdoors. It's all about up-tempo basketball.
Kev, I'll be surprised if the shot clock gets below 10 even once tonight. That's how fast both of these teams play. And consider this. In the NBA, across the entire 30 teams, your best field goal percentage always comes in the first 8 seconds of the shot clock. This should be tremendous.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Then there's Dylan Brooks. Then there's John Morant. And it's Melton in at the shooting guard. And for the Celtics, round the small forward with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then it's Williams. And it's Pritchard in at the point guard position. So it's the Grizzlies now. Brooks with the bucket.
Boy, that play developed just the way they wanted, and Valanciunas made sure they got the bucket. What a tremendous pass.
Now here's Beal. He's tightly guarded. Williams kicks to Tatum. Here's Beal. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And how about this, Doris? For all of his offensive accomplishments, Beal has said he wants to make the all-defensive first team at some point.
Well, he has the instincts, the athleticism, and the tenacity to do exactly that, Greg. The problem is he has had to expend so much energy at the offensive end. But what you love is he's willing to take on difficult challenges. That should help him qualify.
Williams with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
To the right side. Here's Melton. That 3 off the mark. Here's Tatum. Grizzlies with the rebound. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
A game they definitely felt they could win, and with a break here or there, they probably could have.
You know what? The stats certainly looked good, but the fact of the matter is they couldn't deliver in the clutch moments, and that's something you've got to figure out moving forward.
Here's Beal. Williams passes to Beal. Hits the target from 18 feet.
Well, Bradley Beal, known as an elite scorer. This guy's got a great mid-range. He can take advantage as he does there.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Morant with it. He's coming off a 31-point game against New Orleans. Valanciunas dishes to Brooks. On the wing, Jackson. 5 on the clock. The three from Morant. Rebound by Williams. The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Tatum kicks to Brown. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Well, to me, that's excellent timing from Jaylen Brown. He shoots with confidence, knowing his teammates trust him.
Brooks with it. Picked up by Brown. Brooks misses. The Celtics have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Tatum finds Brown. Tatum trying to break free. And it's Brown that time on the assist by Tatum.
Well, how about Jaylen Brown showing us his touch down low? Skilled at getting high percentage shots in the paint.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Morant, right side. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Because he's so shifty and controls the pace, Morant can kill you in that mid-range area.
The drive by Beal, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Beal's got 6 points.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. Morant outside.
And what an incredible shot in the arm for this franchise. The opportunity to draft a potential superstar in Ja Morant, and they had only a 6% chance of landing that number 2 overall pick.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Pritchard passes to Tatum. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Nice key from Valanciunas. They've had a lot of good players come through Memphis over the years, GA, but probably no one with Morant's upside.
He has future league MVP potential. Once the three-point shot is consistent, once he cuts back on the turnovers, I just don't know how you stop him.
Here's Beal. Here's Williams. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Melton passes to Valanciunas. There's the dish to Morant. Fires from the corner. Offensive rebound. Jackson trying to break free. Valanciunas, good.
Well, Jonas Valanciunas has the instincts, the size, and the smarts to go ahead and take advantage of those missed shots and create them into points.
Outside, Beal. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That is his first foul of the game. Anderson, he's checked in for Brooks. Here's Tatum. And Valanciunas pulls it down.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Anderson outside. Valanciunas finds Anderson. 6 to shoot.
Boy, bodying up there, making sure to get position. That's really nice rebounding technique.
Here's Brown. Offensive rebound, Celtics. Anderson against Beal. Over Anderson. And that one is good from Bradley Beal. Beal's got 8 points.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And the dunk by Jackson.
Sometimes you just wonder, how did Morant see that guy? The vision is special.
Outside Beal. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Jonas Valanciunas. The Celtics have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
We have seen Bradley Beal take on more of a leadership role lately. This guy wants to prove he can put a team on those big-time shoulders of his.
Melton with nobody on him. He buries the jumper. Here's Pritchard on the wing. Brown fires for 3. Bradley Beal, he's been the guy making things happen for the Boston Celtics. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back to the action after this word.
That was the difference in the first.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Morant and Allen at the guard spots. Anderson is out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Tillman in at the center. Here's Morant. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
Fantastic instincts there by Morant, sizing up the D and then just taking what he sees.
And it's Brown missing. Memphis trailing here. Nobody near Allen. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one. The Celtics shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Over in the corner, Brown. Back to Smart. Parker with the bounce pass. Thompson finds Beal. Shot clock at 6. Over Allen. And that one is good from Bradley Beal. Beal's got 14 points for the game. In terms of acquiring the types of players you like, Greg, which front offices have you evaluated that really lead the way?
It's a great question. You know, I think coming off the dynasty, and if you ask Golden State, they'll tell you they're still in the midst of it. I think they do a terrific job. The Celtics are right at the top, too, though. Danny Ainge and Brad Stevens are in sync with what they do and how they develop players, but also how they find those diamonds in the rough. And let's give a shout out to Toronto with what they've done over the last 5 or 6 years. They've created a level of excellence there that has them on the same path as some of the best teams in our league.
A lot of good GMs out there. Danny Ainge of Boston, you talked about them, probably one of the best. Outside, Beal fires the 3. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Tillman passes to Allen. Anderson against Beal. It's Anderson with the drive. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Outside, Smart. Looking for Beal. He gets it there. Shoots it. And it's Brown missing.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint. And you can't help but see the impact Thompson has in the paint. On both ends of the floor, he's a rock planted near the rim. Very strong legs that help him get to so many of those rebounds.
Here's Beal. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. And with Thompson, as you said, Greg, once he's planted in the paint, good luck.
I mean, think about it. About 40% of his rebounds are on the offensive end. He just refuses to get moved or boxed out. Combined on that list, you know we're going to have a crazy competition this year.
And you look at Morant, almost all the way up there in the top spot. I don't know if he'll make it to number 1, but you'd have to say he's going to be a part of the contest for sure.
It's looking that way, and the contest will be a lot better off having him in it. He always puts on a show.
And as always, we'll keep the updates coming in as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. One thing we already know, there are some great players pulling in votes so far.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that this is going to be one of those dunk contests that everybody's going to be tuning into.
The Grizzlies trail by 5. Pass to Tillman. Morant outside. Here's Clark. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Allen against Beal. Takes a 3, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Morant against Smart. Here's Clark. The shot, no good. Good D by Parker.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Jaylen Brown thrives when it comes to scoring through contact. This is a guy who is constantly looking to initiate that body contact with the defense.
There's 1:26 left to play here in the half. Morant dishes to Clark. Stolen by Thompson. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. Boston leading by 8. Outside, Beal.
See the insane vertical, the long arms. Morant impacts every aspect of the game.
Robert Williams, he's checked in for the Celtics. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Jackson, he's checked in for Clark. And it's Dillon Brooks in for Anderson. Second chance shot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Memphis shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
43 seconds left in the first half. Pritchard passes to Smart. Tatum on the wing. Stolen by Brooks. And oh, here we go. Brooks got it. The fast break chance. Morant with a wide open look. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Morant's got a pair of triples in the second now for Memphis. Brooks against Tatum.
I'll tell you, he has looked just a step slow all game, but his teammates, boy, have they come through.
The pass to Jackson. And here is Brooks. There's the triple. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
And that is massive. The 3 at the buzzer ties it up. And they'll go to the break the way we started, dead even.
Bradley Beal, he's been the guy making things happen for the Boston Celtics. They kept going to him again and again. And he delivered with a monster quarter. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
Round the small floor with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. Then it's Williams. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Pritchard in at the 1. That's the group for Brad Stevens getting going here in the second half. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. So it's the Celtics now. Boston's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Back to Tatum. For the 3. A 3-pointer is right on target. Tatum's got the first basket of the 3rd quarter for Boston.
Jason Tatum is the complete package on the offensive end. He can drive it, he can get to the mid-range, and now the 3-point shot.
Pass to Brooks. Inside, shot clock at 5, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Back to Beal. Celtics passing it around. Passes it to Pritchard. Beal against Morant. With the shot. Morant with some nice D. Memphis has gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Melton passes to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Outside, Beal. Fires the three. Here's Williams. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got his 6th rebound on the night. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Took him no time at all on that one. Brown's got 8.
You know, I think Williams has a terrific future. A charismatic, likable kid who can be unselfish to a fault.
Pass to Melton. And here's Valanciunas down low. Melton's shot is good. He's got 6. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this team.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are. But look at the Grizzlies. I think they got 2 terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
Melton passes to Valanciunas. Kicks to Brooks. Back to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Well, to steal a line from you, up high and down hard, Jonas Valanciunas. Go ahead, big fella.
Here's Beal. Here's Williams. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Williams has got his 2nd basket of the game.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Here's Brooks. 9 points in the game so far.
A serious talent when Robert Williams is healthy. He makes his presence felt. Has great length and lift off the floor. Defensively, he protects the rim and even blocks shots out on the perimeter.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Now here's Beal. 26 points for him. Outside Williams on the wing ground. And the Celtics hit again from deep. And then offensively, Williams is mostly a rim runner at this point. Greg, there are signs that the jumper is coming along.
Yeah, you know, when he was drafted at the end of the 1st round, there was a lot of talk about rebuilding his shot mechanics. And that's still a work in progress. But where he's really impressed people is with his passing. He has terrific instincts for the game.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Neesmith, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And Smart subbed in for Bradley Beal. Anderson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Here's Tatum, and he goes big with the dunk right over Jaren Jackson.
I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. They trail by 6. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Thompson, he's checked in for Robert Williams. .51 seconds left in the third. Now here's Morant. Defense right on him. Valanciunas, good.
Takes great confidence in catch-and-shoot situations, and you can see how comfortable Valanciunas is in that opportunity.
Tatum on the wing. Guarded by Jackson. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Boston leading by 6. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one's on Morant.
Make no mistake, this is a fundamentally sound player. Jason Tatum skilled at drawing contact.
And so Tatum nails them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Here's Melton. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
The Grizzlies shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. The 3 from Tatum. And the 3 ball is good. Tatum's got the lead up to 8 now for the Celtics. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Celtics lead by 8. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Brandon Clark is out there with Jackson. Then there's Kyle Anderson. And it's Melton in at point.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Here's Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Wow, just the power and authority sends a powerful message to the defense. Go to work, Jason Tatum.
The Grizzlies trail by 10. To the inside. Here's Jackson. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Celtics shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. Smart finds Tatum. And it goes down 2 points. And now it's a 12-point Boston lead.
Wow, he looks like a completely different player in this half. He's found his rhythm.
Memphis has gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Melton feeling it out a bit. Deflected by Thompson.
That's where Thompson's length comes into play. You think you can sneak a shot over him, but he'll swat it right back at you. Wow, how about the long arms and the timing of Jason Tatum on the alley-oop? Nice.
The Grizzlies trail by 14. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Allen's checked in for the Grizzlies. And so it's Memphis with it. Six on the shot clock. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Tatum down low. He's covered by Clark.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Now a timeout called by Memphis. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't know. It was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. Oh, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, yeah. Got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Ouch. Outside, Beal. From past the arc. The shot comes out. Now Memphis takes it the other way. And here we go. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Offensive rebound. Outside for Beal. Three-pointer. Doesn't go that time. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a 14-point game. And it's Clark slamming it down.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Now Beal. There's the pass to Pritchard. The three from Tatum. Williams kicks to Tatum. He's looking for Williams and finds him.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. Valanciunas is checked in for the Grizzlies. Morant comes in for Grayson Allen. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Just 5 on the clock. They double team Beal. Tatum, that's for 2. Outside for Beal. Pass to Pritchard. Shoots over Morant. Here's Williams, and it's slammed in by Williams.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
The Grizzlies trail by 14. Brooks feeling it out a bit. The three. Rebound by Williams. For Boston, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. It's Beal on the wing.
And I think this is what the team wants to see more of from Bradley Beal. Keep pushing the action. Get yourself some easy points from the foul line.
The first one falls, and Memphis making a change here. Jackson's checked in, and both free throws good for Beal. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter. Brooks with it. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Tatum on the wing. Puts it up, and he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. Tatum's got 29.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Celtics.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And so checking out their record tonight, that'll mark win number 32 overall.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Beal.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
And the way they have controlled the glass, this game, really impressive.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Morant scanning the floor. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so